Ahoy, captains of dredge! We are on dredge once again. I got suggested that I should play some couple games by a fellow viewer slash follower. He says I should play one of these three games, and this is the only game I have. So we're playing this game for a week because he gave me the suggestion to do it. Because from my channel points, he says I should do this for a week because I have a thing for a week. Then I got a thing for like I think 2 weeks, then a thing for a whole month. So if you spend like 2,000 uh, points on my stream, you get a week of like whatever game you want me to stream. One is 4,000, and that's for 2 weeks. Then you got uh one for a whole month. So he said I should stream this for a whole week. So this is what we're gonna do for a week. I don't know if it's gonna be like this whole week or just gonna be like a week of full time, like 2 days, and then we'll see what weekend's gonna have. Then another 2 days. We'll see how it's gonna work. But we're here again. This is like part 3 or 4 on YouTube. I'm not for sure. No clue where we're at right now because it's been a while. So I know I'm trying to get back home. That's the only thing I remember. So let's figure out how to go to map. Shall we? Map. If I actually remember how to go to that. So it's up on the D-pad. I think we have to go here, I believe. So we gotta go. Looks from this ship point of view, looks like we gotta go like northeast, if I'm correct. Maybe, I'm not for sure. And that's that way. I know we can't go out at night because it's really bad, and we only have so much upgrades for the ship right now. But thanks again for all the support on Pal World and all the other games. It is surprising this ship is so slow. I couldn't remember how slow it was. Now I know. Hopefully we don't like get stranded out in sea or oceans. If you like someone that talks a lot during the stream or video, I'm one of them, because sometimes when I join someone's stream and I message them like 2 or 3 times and they don't message me back like in their text or like say something, then I usually just leave after a while. But sometimes people don't know that they can use their phone for reading their chat feed or vice versa. Because on Xbox you don't get that privileges. On PC and PlayStation you get to see your text and read the chat. Looks like we gotta go to the east. But I'm gonna dock up and try to like be smart. For $2 researcher, huh? I'm not gonna read that in this, but I'm gonna be silent so you guys can read it to your gesture. Just make sure you get plenty of time to read it. That doesn't sound good. Large creatures. Ooh, spooky. But we got so many quests, that's the hard part for me. Like, jeez. Oh, so it looks like they want some jellyfish and a squid. We don't have a jellyfish or a squid. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Rest up for the next day. Because I will make sure I get plenty of time. Even though we kind of are wasting time. Okay. But it's okay. Onwards! Don't want to waste time because time is valuable in this game. Yep. Looks like we're going the right way now. Looks like we got some barracuda or something right there, or salmon. Not for sure where this waters actually are, per se. But if you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Because I feel like we're like a big ocean. Kind of by the coast. I know that's a good spot to go fishing over there by that reddish area to my right. It's just, I don't want to waste time fishing because we're so far away and we want to make sure we get some upgrades as soon as possible. And we got a Scraggly in the chat. I used Scraggly a couple times in Pokemon. The only sucky part about them is they're super effective to their own typing. Because they're dark and fighting type, if I'm correct on it. And that's not so good. I think we should be okay. Dolphins, keep the bad peoples and things away, please. That's what usually dolphins do. They fight off predators. Like sharks. They usually poke them right in the gill and try to swim with like a person or something to keep them safe. But they're gone! They must be swimming away from a bigger predator. That's the only thing I could think of. Or just want to show some love and say, hello, chat! But I would not know. But did everyone have a great 4th of July? I probably didn't say it in the last couple of videos. But did you all have a great 4th of July? But if you're from a different country, I know some places don't celebrate 4th of July, but I figure I asked the United States people about it, if they had a good one. I know I did, because I was here with you, ladies and gentlemen. But sometimes it could be better, but sometimes it could be worse. Looks like we're gonna get back just in time, too. So we left at just before 6, and we got here at this time, so we were on sail for like 14 hours. Didn't seem like it, but we were. We went too shallow. Oopsies. We went too far. Not gonna inspect that. Nope, not quite yet. Nope. Not gonna go fishing because we'll die. Oh, snap. We went too far. Way too far. Oh boy, this is bad to be out here this late. That's... Woo! Bad. I'm just trying to look up ahead. The nighttime's trying to kill me. This is a good spot for crab and stuff. Yay! We made it back home safely. That was a little scary. A little bit scary, you could say. Dock up and sell some stuff and rest. Pick up the blues. To storage. There we go. Nuts. It's that stuff. Fetch or decent price or something. Okay. Well, rest up for a while. Not much rest though. You haven't read this yet. Well, trying to. Man, we got all these quests to do. Damn. A little too much, you could say. Wish these can go away. Okay, so we got an X mix marked the spot over here and there. Okay, don't know what that means. Any messages? Not really. Cargo. I wish I can read what this. A large scrap of people, something drawn in the corner of it. Must be a piece of map somewhere. If you get probably all the pieces, probably go to something. Metal scraps. Can we upgrade anything with them? We don't have any search points. It's been a hot while since I played. We just need, looks like, some lumber to get that up. And we got scrap heart metals for the rod spaces, cargo, and engine space. Hey, you got Mecha Break? That's only on new gen, sadly, John. I would definitely play it, but yeah, new gen. And I could play on the cloud, but as you know, like when I played Hunt Showdown with you, that's not gonna be fun. I was talking to Ryan about that. He might like that, but yeah. Well, hurry up! I know. Well, it's like, do I do this or that? And I'm trying to save some money here and there every month. So, and then I'm still deciding which one I want more. I know a lot of people want me to get PC just for playing PC games. And a lot Xbox. Well, John, the thing is, they're coming out with a new console too. Eventually, that's going to be on, that has Steam on it too. So if I get Xbox, I want to make sure I get that, not this gen, because you can play some Steam games, not with this gen that you guys have. Who cares about Steam? Well, I do. I have like about 10-15 games on there, and they're actually pretty fun. Yeah. This is not wood, but we'll still do it anyway. It's been a while since I played this game. Place the cloth. Ah. Aha. Bless is up, boy. How often one piece of game will take up entire storage? It's about the same actually. How often do you play on your PC? Not much. I have a laptop, but I play on that like maybe once a month, or I mean once a week, because my one friend I play with, not Late Monster, someone from school, me and him play that on there. And there's a pretty fun game on there. that I got on it. 4. And I got a PC game that's a really old PC game too. That is like back in like 2006 era. Then I got Spore. That's a fun game if you don't know Spore. You probably know it. That came out like a long time ago also. And if you know that game, if you don't, it's basically you are a single spore that grows up to make your person or dinosaur into whatever creature you want. Well, I haven't played it on my laptop, my first ever laptop back in the day. No, it's not. I saw that game in Dick Monsters. That's funny. Then I got another hunting. Then I got some hunting games. Not uh, the hunter per se. It's a different hunting game. That is basically a dinosaur hunting game. That's pretty fun. That's all anyone makes. So Turok then. Nope. It's called this. I'll look it up for you. If my bot allows me. Okay, what's the video? This is the second one. Or just gonna show little clips of everything. I don't know. Okay, so this is the game, John. Oh, what? It didn't let me copy it? Wow. Okay, copy link. Close it up. There. Go to that. That's the game I used to play. It's basically you're a person that just hunts dinosaurs and you get points to get better weaponry. So not like Turok. It's completely different. So the graphics are old, yeah, but that was one of my favorite childhood games. Me and my brother, aka Cookie, played growing up. We got some eels here. Looks like we got a shark, maybe, or tuna. Maybe we can fish here. Yeah, we can fish for these sharks. It's been a while since I played. We're not gonna get another shark. Need only room for one. But the Turok game that I want to get is coming out on the new gen, or this gen that we have out right now. That looks pretty cool. And it's gonna be apparently 3-player co-op. But if you're watching that video, I'll wait until you come back. Chat. Needs some money, but not too much money. We're not really focused on that. We're focusing on wood. Yep, and the last Turok game I played was back in the 360 era, too. Since you're here, John, I'll give you a shout out if I don't crash the boat and take unnecessary damage. There you go. Ooh, the frosty tools work! Yay! And it's raining and thundering. Okay. What does it say about John? John is a chill streamer who lonely, especially when the games are exciting when they are not busy working their full-time job. That's true because he used to. You might catch them playing Rocket League or diving into something obscure. Just don't be surprised if they miss a stream or two. Real life happens indeed. I like that little story. Here. Okay, let's look for some wood. Tentacruel has appeared. That's funny, because we're in a fishing game with some stories in it, and they brought out the Tentacruel. Never really use a Tentacruel. There's a Sharky. But I think I know like a good like ability for Tentacle. I used to know, but I don't remember the top of my head. Looks like we got a sunken boat over here. Maybe it has some wood, maybe? Looks like we already looked through it. Whatever the last part was. Last. Maybe last month, I think? Maybe? I don't remember. Don't want to go too far from home, if possible. I'm not gonna go fishing there because we kind of wasted a lot of time. Where would wood be? We can, I guess, go fishing here because we gotta do something. Because right here. That's a pretty scary looking cod. But cool looking though. Boop, boop, boop. It's depleted now. Okay. Maybe we can fish some more fish before we call it close because we're like right here. It looks like there's gonna be a spooky one here too. No? Guess not. Try to make room as much as possible. Let's see here. How can we make more room? Maybe we can make room? No, does not look like it, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to get that one last squid. It has to go like right here. Sadly, we can't cut off the tail of the one fish. If we could, we could. achievement for what? Live off for profit. Sell $2,500 of fish. Jeez. Doesn't seem like we did that much already. I know today we didn't, but in general. Okay. Like I said, we gotta find wood. I need that hull upgrade. ASAP. Uh, it was just showing us the other variant of COD. Where's the wood at? Oh, looks like there might be wood over there. Maybe to the right of us. Looks like it. Doesn't look like it now. Looks like cloth. Well, we need cloth for other things, so why not gather it? Even though I thought this was wood. There. There we go. Off to get some wood. I know this is eels. They look pretty scary. More eels. I thought that was a shipwreck. It is a shipwreck. But we can't do anything about it. There's a ship that we might be able to look at. There's a sailfish that I thought left, but didn't left. Should be able to get whatever resources from it. Quotes. That's jewelry. This should be a medal. Yep. And this should be, hopefully, wood. At least we didn't take any damage. That's a plus. Nice. Wood. We need 2 of these bad boys. We'll get one more, just in case. It's kind of risky. Okay. Up on the D-pad. Gotta go that. I don't like this. But we have to do what we gotta do. Yep, stay away from that. It's not a ship. It's not a ship. It's a killing thing. Because last time I thought it was another ship. Turned out to be a different thing. Oh, that's the wrong way. We gotta go that way. Oh, towards the red spookiness. Towards the lighthouse. It's about to get us. Nope. We're okay. I think we get until like 10 in the morning. Till we actually, like, are dead. Dead. I believe. So we gotta go to the dock. Uh, hopefully this is the right way. I don't think we're gonna make it in time, ladies and gentlemen. We probably are gonna get in trouble. Didn't seem like we went that far. Yep. Maybe noon? I don't remember. If we die, it's bullcrap. Because we're right here. Oh my gosh. It's loading us. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. I wasn't for sure if it's gonna let us. Okay. Just star, star, star. And dry dock. Paul. Storage. Oh, that's the cargo. Didn't mean to put it in cargo. Wanted to put it in here. Yay, tier 2! Hull improvement! Yeah. Okay. Cargo space. Or engine. Or hook. I'm thinking cargo. Because we can get more money with in the long term. Even though fishing rods will be good, it won't give us more money in the long term. But that's the #1 priority. We got some more metal we can put in this. Let's put all the metal inside of it because we got plenty and we need more storage anyway. We might be able to get this almost done. Too. So it looks like we need 1, 2, 4 pieces of wood. Not bad. So we get this fully upgraded again. Oh, they went to her. My storage. I don't see any upgrades from the hull. We don't really need that ink. Try to make a little bit more room. There we go. Then that's good. Okay. Can we didn't buy anything. Even though we don't really need to. Nope. Oh, we can put 3 engines now. Compared to what we have. 1. Not can't really buy any more lights. Maybe we can go faster? Nope, not really. Okay, guess we find some more wood. So 4 pieces of wood. That's the main objective. Then the next day we can go for fish and get the storage upgrade. So go back to this boat and maybe see if we can get some wood. Oricorio pom pom. Don't really care. Oricorio. We're just gonna do one thing on the side. Maybe someone wants to say hello to me. I support a lot of people, as a lot of people know. It's just not many come back and help. But if they do, it's what it is. Why not fish for this? Because it's here. You can just get all this rest of this loot. Looks like some kind of dog tag exists, but it's called a silver tinker. Get the rest of this metal for the next upgrade whenever we need it. Put it down to the bottom. And head on back. And maybe try to catch a couple things before we call it a day in game. Because these days go like super duper quick. We've only been here for like 30 minutes, about 35 minutes, and it's been like, I think, 5 days? Like every second in IRL is like 1 minute in this game. It's crazy. So, yeah, that's about right. 1, 2, no, it's actually a little bit faster. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 seconds is like a couple minutes in game. Trying to figure it out. Like that little distance, like, because that much. So if I go like from the start of this, like like my cargo lights to the end of the ship is that much. I'm trying to figure out how many seconds I can, like, very little is. So from the lights, we're kind of like line up to this cross right here to the end of the boat is how many seconds or minutes? 3 minutes. That much distance. That's just ridiculous. It should be like 10 IRL minutes is like maybe 1 hour. I could see. Make the time go a little bit more reasonable. Oh well. I didn't make the game. I just enjoy it and play it when I get game suggestions. I try to do game suggestions every Sunday, but no one's really been making that many good suggestions. But John did, but new gen console. I'm just thinking if I can make any more room anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe. There. That's a little bit more room, I think. Because it took over that little square. Rest of the day off. Trying to make use of every hour and day I can have. I don't know where I'll get more. What? I was gonna say fish, but food. Not food. Oh, jeez, I just ate like an hour ago, like hour and a half ago. I had a breakfast burrito, basically egg, cheese, bacon inside of it. Pretty good. Let's see what's going on. Any notifications anywhere? Oreo Corio was never caught by anyone. It'd be cool to catch some sailfish. Maybe get some money on this run, I guess. Ooh. Damn. Should be able to get 2. Oh my gosh, that's a derpy one. Okay, now we can head back. Even though I wanted to get wood, I need some money to get the upgrades. So, I guess the next couple days we can go for fishing. Saddle sailfish. Okay, interesting. Kind of derpy looking, but I like the derpiness. That's the thing about this game. No two fish are kinda like one, but you see a lot of groups of fish. There's usually maybe one odd one in there sometimes, but not always. But it's kind of cool seeing the various of like mutated fish in this game, though. This is like, how long did it take to make those fish, like the graphical stuff? Maybe we can get some more odd, goofy fish in this little world that's up ahead before nighttime. But we had to sleep by, sadly enough. Looks like we might get ill though. A singular eel. Yep. Because that's the only thing we can catch. Squid. No, we can't get a squid because that's 3 also. Curse you sailfish, why you had to be so big, but hey, can't complain with the good money. Holy cow, that's a lot of money for 3 things. Okay, basically 2. The sailfish, this is when that quick. So if you need money quick, Sailfish is the place to go. And we kind of need it for the upgrade, so I guess sailfish or wood is the priorities, I guess. More so wood. There's some baby fishies, baby fishies. We'll probably be here for another 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Oracles! Because I don't want to stay too late. Either way, killer whales! Or orcas, whatever you want to call them. Aww. They went bye-bye. I was just having a good time with them. It's okay. I always appreciate company. From anyone or anything. Or a cat or a dog. A hooded figure. I do not have the blue mackerel that you speak of. And why would you need it anyway? Sounds like you're gonna do some kind of offering or something to it. Those are eels. Those are, looks like salmon or something. I'm just trying to find wood. It may be a sailfish. Looks like we might have to go find a dock very soon. Oh, speaking of dock, there's one right there. Neato. Not going to the spooky swirl. Don't know what that red swirl is. Maybe it's an objective thing. I do not know. Maybe it is. It's a whirlpool. Here. Rest on up. I usually try to get left before 6 because time goes too fast. There's another whirlpool. And there's a sucker chip with fishies on it. Flying fish. It's a wrecked fish. They might be worth something though. Pretty big though. Not gonna lie. What is this? Looks like some kind of engine part or something. It is. Oh, that's research part. There's a fish over there. There's a fish over there. Go to the cabin and go to Encyclopedia. Just to see it. I don't have to worry about the notification. Looks like we got some sand here. That's a pretty cool looking. Not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be our last trip for the night. Looks like we can catch one more of those kind of fish. Or something, maybe, over here. If it's a baby, we can catch it. Maybe? Looks like a tuna. Tiger mackerel. Not the thing he was looking for. That's a decent profit, I think of. Oh, that's for that stuff. Floating yard? No. Shipyard, I think. No. We can get a light bulb. That'd be good. Go here on my side. Hey, trying to change the light bulb. Makes a decent effort of shining through the gloom. 750. Same, 750, same. It's basically, it's the same thing. But I guess I'll buy another one. Two is better than one. And we'll rest the night off. And try to find some more wood. Or maybe see some sailfish. Doesn't seem like we got any better upgrade. Maybe we did. But these fishes. Because there's a spooky one in here. We already caught you. I want to see new spooky fishies. The music is kind of cool though. Wish there was like two like tones of brightness. Like you got your like one, then if you hold it, it goes up. But I guess I know the difference between 1 and 2 light bulbs. Sturgeon? Just from the looks of it. It is a sturgeon. Wow, I guess I know my fish decently. Yep. I don't really fish that much in real life, ladies and gentlemen, but I do like fishing though. I'm not the greatest fisher. Man. And if I can put your tail the other way, I'll put you here, just flop your tail the other way. Guess we go this way. Just trying to get some more money for the loss of the light bulb that we just bought. Ooh, there might be one here. Ooh. What the? What the crap? I got attacked. Is this wood? Nope. It's cloth. That's too big. Let me see what's. Just I have to keep my flashlight out, or my headlamp out. Should be able to catch one of these. Go around here. The dock should be right ahead. Woo! Nice. Sleep here? It's an old man. Guess I'll just sleep here for a day. Rest of the day. I don't deal with nighttime. Now I'm gonna sell fish and repair our ship because of them. Thanks a lot, ghosty ship. Didn't want to spend more money if I didn't have to. Well, it's what it is. How do I repair? Yard. Oh, $60. Not too horribly. Looks like they got a better fishing rod for me, maybe. Yeah, volcanic and shallow. And this is coastal and shallow. This is oceanic. Ooh. Sure. We'll buy that for storage. Maybe we'll find a spot to go fishing with that eventually. Sure. Can I? Ooh. Okay. That's better. That's definitely better for moving. Not much, but it's definitely noticeable. Small upgrades equal a big difference. Oh, it's a perch. I was like, what's the little small thing? Jewelry, like we don't really need it, but we'll get it since we're here. Wood maybe here? Yep. Sweet. We need all this. Need 4 pieces of it. If we can get 2, we can upgrade the amount we carry. We got 3. I think the spot next door is wood too. Right here. Nope, that's metal. And then we go back. A buoy. Ooh, making progress, ladies and gentlemen. Making progress. Then we go to shipyard. Nope, that's not it. Storage. No, storage. This is what we need. Need a couple more money for that. There we go. Looks like we're gonna go fishing for some money. And another piece of wood. Rest of the day off. Check one thing. Okay. Off we go to find some wood or fish. Not that fish. That's not really worth it. I love the little upgrade we got. Eventually we can get other upgrades. Man, my stream is behind me on stuff. Sometimes I gotta refresh my phone. There we go. Anything we can get here? No. Can't believe this little one extra motor did this much good. But like zooming, it's kind of crazy. It was just the actual speed did this much. Looks like we got some metal here, I believe. Oh, some cloth. Well, we'll take it for the next hull upgrade. Don't really want it, but we'll take it. Presses F, boy! Not really. Just a cool saying. Some scrap metal. Ooh, a little too early. I don't really care for Clefairy. It's a cute Kirby Pokemon, but eh. Why not just pick up the rest of the metal since we're here? Maybe we can catch at least one fish. Or a couple. Looks like we can carry 3 salmons. About. Or one something else. Wiglet! That's Diglett, but with hair. Ooh. What? The last piece that we need. We'll get this last one little piece too. Then the next day we'll get some fish. Nice. Whee. Haha, you thought you're gonna do something. I was gonna say. Does it matter which order I put them in? Then we go to shift right. No. Right off. Yep. Storage. We need that wood. Keep on the wrong spots. Yep. Then yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's a weird bent thing for that fishing rod. It's like, research. There. Okay. Anti-tangle. Mangrove and coastal. And if we get that, we can get basically everything. Engines. Ooh. That'll increase it by a lot. And we only have to go up it once. Pots, that's for crabs. Nets. Don't really use nets. You got one for it. Okay. Dress up and get some money. Okay. Let's go get some fish. Yum. Fishies disappeared before I got to him. It all adds up. No matter what you catch. Guess this is extra storage here? Maybe? I'm not for sure. Nothing really abnormal about this one, just it looks like it has a lung shown. At least it's so easy to catch things. Compare like Pal World fishing, it's like really weird. Wish it was a little bit better. We can make like basically trips. What the hell? I don't want to store that. That's what. That's what I want to do. I want to sell it. Oops. These mackerel are so tiny. Not for sure if he wants that one. Maybe he does, that Reaper guy? I don't know if he does. I know he said he wanted mackerel. But know what kind he wants. See if we can make some more room. Some way, somehow. Doesn't look like... Oh, it's all actually depleted. Maybe we can catch one more mackerel since... Oh, this is octopus. We can catch an octopus. Ooh. Damn you, octopus. You're just a little too big. Just the things we caught were a little too weird. There we go. Not research, where the... To cargo. No, I don't want to go cargo. I want to go over here. Looks like we need a lot more wood. For sure. And metal. Yeah. Not just the metal that we have, just the metal that costs money to get. I want to move this up, but I can't. That's annoying. Trying to make space. It's kind of like the Oregon Trail. You need all the space you can have. But sometimes you can't. There. I think I made enough room. We can put another engine up here. I mean, other stuff there. Can't put something there because a piece of paper. Well, let's do one more fishing night and call it good. Or day. Because we did quite a bit in this hour and 15 minutes. Thanks, Dynaman, for the suggestion, always, like everyone else. If you want to give me suggestions, I try to get to them as much as possible. But sometimes it's hard because I don't have the money at the time for it. But if you want to give me game suggestions on Game Pass, feel free to do so. Those are the more easiest ones to get to. I'm trying to save for a PC. It's the number one thing here. So if you want to help, we really appreciate it. I have one on my phone wish list that I really want to get, but we'll see. Let's see. Done. I wanted you Winglet, but I don't really want to. There we go. One last fishing journey and go. That is weird. It's like a SpongeBob. More than anything. Got some mackerel. Catch these, sell them, and call it close. Catching all the Squidwards. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna probably buy some things maybe and call it close. Because we already got that. We can buy that to get more storage. Ooh, that'd be good to get in our engine. Why not? Uh, just putting the engines in the where I think they'll work kind of like the way I want them to work, like faster than just a trolling motor. Tinko has appeared. But this is Dredge, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more content of Dredge, feel free to follow me. If not, go to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. But thanks again for whoever came in, and I'll see you probably Friday, maybe.